Please smoke responsibly. All right, welcome to D&D 420 Recap 23 from Dust. My name is Tommy. I'm one of your co-hosts. I play Throven, who is a human monk. With me here is Matt.
What up, my brothers?
He plays Ras. He's a human barbarian.
2 days from
To
D&D 420.
2 days from D&D from 420. Yes. So today Mike is not with us, and I would like to take this time out to honestly to say Mike does a lot for D&D 420. He does a lot for this guild. He's a phenomenal player. Um,
Deserves a
he's
break.
taken some breaks. He's taken some time. So the people who are really high and stoned, because Mike is sort of like we're almost getting off beat already. Mike is sort of like he's the person that keeps us on task. He's the producer. I just want to give thanks to it right away. All
Yeah,
right.
you deserve it, Mike.
All right, can't
Deserve
wait
it,
to see
bro.
you again, Mike. And then also who's not joining us is Tim, who plays Makar, and Nathan, who plays Nassau. He's a Tiefling Dustblade. And also thanks to our game master and friend Jim for putting on a fabulous game. He's not here either to join us. But in case you didn't
Guild
know,
Master.
we are a guild called D&D 420, playing the world created by our friend and guild master Jim, centered around a city called Velkamanar in the Wilderdark. All right, let's get this recap started. Okay, man, we're gonna try the best we can. We're gonna keep it down to
We're
whatever you go
fucking
pushing it.
stoned. We're super high as
Stone,
fuck.
stone, super high.
It is 2 days
Mm,
from April
mm.
20th. It's time to get high, everyone.
I'm thinking
Listen
another
to
hit.
this
I should have to get a hit, but let's start this recap. All right, so we finished. I think we were finished identifying. Like we were identifying. We
Yeah,
stopped.
we had some
Yeah.
magic items that we needed to identify, so we had to take some time. I think it was Raspip doing the identifying, right?
Yeah, Raspip, yes.
Raspip.
But that was already taken care of, right?
Yes, that's where we pick up in this session.
Uh,
We finished that. We found out what we have, and we begin to travel. And while traveling, we find these pearls and these
I,
caverns we come
yeah,
across.
didn't we go like you guys split up and so went around, and then you guys found these pearls, and only a couple were be able to use, right? But you did find some.
Yeah. I think
Mm,
we found 3 usable, 5 unusable,
yeah.
but yeah, still kept them.
And then was it was it we were going down, I guess, a set of caves, a set of places, and we is that running Behir?
We hear something. Yeah,
Uh,
something a couple hundred feet ahead of us.
yeah.
So at first we are gonna send Makar the dark elf in, but Nassau decides we all march in there. So
Okay.
we march in there, and then the Behir sees us. It's just trying to raid. It's trying to rest. And it sees us, and it's like this rock formation that's laying in.
Yeah.
And then a fight ensues.
I mean, I will have to say, either we're getting better at fighting, which I think we're getting better at fighting as a group because that Behar went down quick.
It could have been a younger one than the others we
I
fought,
guess so, but
but
it was
we are getting stronger. Yeah, no doubt.
it went down quick, and that was I mean, it took me a while. I got in and finished it off with just one hit. So by the time I got in there, I can only do one hit. So I mean,
Yeah.
that was it. I mean, that was a fight. I mean, everyone. I mean, from you running up to um,
Yeah, something that happened in that fight, man, was the first Behir we fought. It gets me in its mouth. It's like this. It's like this dragon-like creature, and so it has me in its jaws and swallows me whole. But this one, man, it goes to do the same thing, to swallow me whole. I fucking fight it, man. I get
yeah,
that shit off of me.
you rolled well. You got that.
Yeah, I did roll
It went
well.
down. It went down fast.
We slaughtered it.
And I
We
remember.
didn't eat it though.
Yeah, we know we didn't eat it. We learned a lesson. We know. I forget what Nas says. We never
That's all I
miss.
wanted to. Yeah,
But
Oh well, I
okay.
guess he didn't want us to. Yeah, that's later on.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We searched the area. I know we all start searching the area, and I think Throven and Naz, we found something in the water. What the Naz found, he found that hole and low
The
tooth
Holen Low
necklace.
teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
found some type
necklace.
of
So
two-handed weapon. I didn't know what the hell it was.
we found out that was a weapon that some barbarians
Yeah,
use.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
Vrasco I know because he raised the
yeah,
Pokemon
but
farm
what
really.
was the teeth about? What was it? Did you ever get your teeth back? You didn't get your teeth.
No, no, Nassau claimed them, and since he's the one that found them, he claimed them. I talked to him about it, but I said it might be something. Well, he said it might be something valuable to sell, and I was thinking it might be something valuable to give to the tribe.
Hmm?
But he was the first to claim it. Yeah,
All right.
that's a rule that we've gone by for a while.
That's we have. That I've never. I did not think we gone by that rule. What rule were you talking about? First to claim?
Not really a rule, but
No.
kind of.
Every time we find stuff, we claim it for the group. We're always divvy it out to the member that it deserves to go to. I mean, really? You thought we were just like
Yeah.
what first rights you were thinking? But let's save that. Let's save that for um, after this, which comes after this. So I guess we move on.
Yeah.
We move on. We kept into that oasis. That's that whole thing. That's when Throven cooked the bad food. He had the bad night, and he cooked food too much salt,
Too much
whatever
salt. Yeah.
else. You guys made fun of me and whatever else. It's like, oh yeah,
And then Throven
uh,
told Raz that he needs to cook the next meal.
yeah, yeah. People complain. Vras
Yeah,
could
pick
make the
something.
next meal, but you and McCarty, you do stay up. You stay up to
Yes.
look after the window. But I think he went to bed first, and then McCarr went to bed. Never
Oh,
went to
I think.
sleep. Go on.
Yeah, I think Makar was wondering who he wakes up for this, and he decided just to lock down the little shelter that Raspip summoned and fall
Yeah,
asleep. So
yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't we didn't have a watch.
yeah, yeah. We did have a part of a watch. Woke up, insects everywhere. Into the food, the bad food, which I know Throwing strangely pissed off about until it was like, oh well, the bad food,
It
but
wasn't that good anyways.
yeah, it's not good.
Still edible though. If you
Uh,
got to.
yeah, so getting ready to go. I think that's the time when we were walking and we met a gray dwarf, and he was having
He was just traveling. Yeah.
he was traveling, and he wanted water, and then Nassau said, "What do you have in the cart?" I said, "Wine." He found that type of fruit. I know it's
Yeah,
called the
some sort. Nah, I don't remember it, but
mm,
some sort of weird dark fruit.
yeah,
It seemed like it grew out here.
yeah.
So
And we traded some water for it, which was we were pretty much gracious to go through water. I know he said there was a settlement. And he said, like, they ask, are they hostile or whatever else? He said, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. So that was,
yeah, it was awesome. I'll Jim to that.
yeah. So we gave him some water. I just remember I walked away, and I remember coming back, and we just walking through the city. No contact, nothing. And it feels like we got hit by a fairy bomb, though, right?
Yeah, because we still had that one creature following us. It turns out,
Yeah.
because several hours, the same thing happened to us several hours ago. Got hit by this fucking glitter bomb and
Clear
covered.
bomb, and it was like a laughter, right?
Yeah, both times laughter,
Yeah.
like a little kid. But we pressed on. We didn't really try to investigate.
Yeah.
We knew what was happening.
Yeah. I'm high as fuck, but we gonna power through this one. I think
Yeah, you
we got
got
hit by
this,
the
Tommy.
yeah, I got this. I think we made camp, right? We got really tired. I feel like we walked and we walked and we walked, and then we made camp.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
I
after
remember,
many hours of
yeah,
walking. Yeah.
we did the whole camp thing again. I remember taking the fruit and making tarts out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Seems like I made tarts. Um,
And those turned out good.
yeah, it seemed like when did Nass hit you?
So I think it was during after we eat. We've done eat. After we ate everything, something about us eating. Rash was like, I put whatever I want in my fucking mouth, and just
Oh yeah, you said that. I start eating louder. Is that what you
after as soon
start?
as he hits me.
Yeah, yeah. After he hits you, he says, "All right, I'm just gonna eat louder." Like, rah, rah, rah. That's funny. Yeah. So then, is this when when's the scar on her face? That happened the night
I,
or in the
I,
morning time?
I think it's in the morning time after we woke up. We were packing up. You were making something,
Yeah, because I think um
and someone said something about your face.
I think it was like we both were. Well, myself and Pip, we slept in. Because our feet hurt. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
our feet hurt. We're not waking up. We finally wake up. I'm starting to. I'm starting to. I think we just start talking. I don't know if I start. I don't know if I was in the process of getting some prepping stuff. It wasn't cooking yet, and then someone said, "Ras." Maybe it was you who saw my scar first.
You got a scar on your face. Yeah.
Yeah,
When did you
yeah,
get that? I think that's what I said. I
yeah.
asked.
I said, "Oh man, yeah." Throven thought you were just,
You didn't believe it, man.
Of course,
Raspip started telling you. I mean, it's hard to believe Raspip, all the shit he's done. So,
yeah,
but you didn't believe Ras. Damn. Something Ras here. Always trust Ras, brother.
yeah.
We are brothers. The the fucking pack is us.
So we went ahead, and that was a whole episode that of, if you don't remember, for people who don't remember, there was a dream sequence which is awesome, where Nassau struck Throven while he was in his sleep, across his face, and he almost killed him and stuff. But it was a dream sequence. So now, maybe a session later, I guess, a session or two later, I guess a session later. Um,
Session there, yeah.
yeah, we have, this scar that is visible that is healed over though, but you can tell there's a scar that was there. We don't know, and then that's when Nassau starts to tell us about the sword, right?
Yeah, and then this is when Rask and Nassau exchanged some more words.
Yeah,
The scar. He also claims that he didn't. That's the mark he left.
yeah.
So Raz tells me he needs to back off of his blade. That the blade maybe shouldn't belong to him.
We had made our prayers, and then I start cooking stuff, and then I know I made another cooking check, and then I forget what I made. I forget what it was. I know I used some of that spice and some other stuff. Anyway, so I made this stuff, and that's when there's like a knock on the door.
Yeah, and we just casually answer. It was I was ready for a fight. Rask was.
Of course, you're always ready for a fight.
Yep, that's him. But I forget who opens the door, but it's just a no.
It's probably, well, anyway.
Probably Raspip opens it.
Yeah. Mezzkis Cogsworth. Now, see, I was confused because this guy laid down several. He was a gnome. He claimed he was a bard. He was claiming from here and there. He claims he was a salesman. He was selling potions that when you need them potions. Nassau tries to, detect magic, but they keep on switching. Ended up that Makar bought two because you wouldn't buy one. I bought one, Pip bought one, but Nassau didn't have
Yeah.
anything to do with it. Yeah, so he
Well,
didn't
which
try a
I
potion.
understand.
But
All the races we've been through, we've gone
yeah,
through
but
a lot with the.
but getting across that, hear him talk about stuff. He hit on stuff like, where we're going. He hit on stuff we've been to the plane of fire. He talked about the flowers and the trees. Um, just the way he was talking about time. He was a
He
little.
talks about a lot of things we understand
Yeah,
too.
he was talking about a lot of stuff that I don't know why you couldn't figure that was. I mean, this is before we bought the potions. When you start saying this, then I said, "Oh, I'm buying a potion," but I don't know what was Vras thinking and not buying a potion, even though you do follow
Yeah, I think it's
Cybercough.
just well, I guess I felt a little bit of Cybercall feel with him, but
Yeah, no, no, okay. I guess you.
yeah, not enough. And it was like not trusting the magic of this guy. I mean,
Okay.
I've drunk way too many potions that just fucked me up. Paying way too just random
I
people
mean,
bills.
I think Jim did a great job with just coming across with this is chaos. This is
That
a
character
god
was really
chaos.
good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good chaos. So I mean, he ended up eating the food. He doesn't really answer any of their questions. He's from here and there. He goes running off. The potions are in our bags. We put the potions away. Pip's potion starts like, is it laughing first? Yeah,
I think it starts laughing.
yeah,
Yeah,
laughing.
and then he
Pip drinks
he's
it.
like, "It's time to drink."
Yeah, time to
Yeah,
drink it. And he says, "That's the sign." And he drinks it, and he grew 3 inches, right?
yeah, it was 3 inches.
Yeah.
His clothes started not fitting as well.
And then,
So they were tight.
yeah, yeah, it's tight. And then after a while, um, Makar's went off. Makar drank it, looks at Throven, and just takes off, and then goes
Yeah,
out,
broke out the door. Yeah,
and then comes back, I guess, saying he doesn't know what the fuck happened. And
yeah,
he
that was
goes
cool.
off again, and we said Makar wanted to drink it, and somehow we got you to drink it. I guess he
Well,
convinced you.
McCar's like, fuck that. I'm not drinking that shit again.
Yeah.
which is fucking makes so much sense and shit. And then Raz is like, I'll drink it. Fuck. Because I saw what fucking Raspip, he grew 3 inches. Wonder what happened.
Oh, you want to grow some oranges? That's what it was.
Mhm. And
So,
Throven was also talking about how that guy was being related to Simon Cough and
yeah,
whatnot.
yeah,
So
yeah. So you
decided
drank
to
it.
drink that, have a little bit of.
No, you drank it. Nothing happened. You said like, oh, nothing happened at all. And then you go,
I
you
was gonna
think
go
about
lay
the
down.
bed, and you lay down, and you teleport there, and you realize that you teleported there. And then
Yep.
Throwman says, "Why don't you teleport at the door?" And then you teleport at the door. And Pip says, "Wait a minute, I got an idea." And he goes running. He says, "Everyone grab onto him. Think about." I don't know why I think about. I don't know what. I
Think
guess
about Vulcan Menard,
I don't know.
asshole.
I don't know why I'm doing that voice for Pip. I don't know. Think
Oh, that's
about.
beautiful.
Let's go ahead and think about. Think Um. So we jumped on.
Well, we discussed where we're gonna go
Yeah,
because
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Ras was like, well, we could go back to
With the
Wargrave
Morgrave
Gap,
Gap, yeah, yeah, but they didn't want that. So
but with Rask knowing that we'll go back there eventually, just wanted to get do their job. We need to complete
uh,
further the pack.
yeah,
Decide to teleport to think about Vulcan Menard.
uh-huh.
But I get some mixed feelings when I'm thinking of it. So we ended up in Hammerhole.
Hammerhold, right? Hammerhold.
Hammerhold, yeah.
And that's the one we made Nassau. We made plans right away on the cuff. We had to, cause Pip wasn't ready to go. Like, well, no one was ready for this. It was just like, okay, we gather our stuff up. If this works, it works. So we gather all our items up, and cause I'm glad we said gather our items up because we've been screwed if we didn't say it.
Yeah,
Gather
fuck.
our items up, and we said, okay, let's try it, and boom, and it
I
was
mean, this is
awesome.
supposed to be another 50 sleeps
Yeah.
away at least, man.
So we
So
wrote
this is fucking
Hammerhole.
spontaneous.
We make these plans. We're ahead. They go. Oh my God, Nassau, you look human now. Um,
We
we
got hide the dark elf.
yeah, Dykarth, you're invisible. Meet us on the other side of town. We're about to go, and then all of a sudden someone calls our names. They go like, "Oh man, what are you guys up to?" And it says, "Why don't you come over and get something to eat?" And whatever. So
It was the same dwarves we met
yeah, same words
earlier
you
in
met
the
earlier.
campaign.
Yeah, they knew who we were. We go get something to eat, and pretty much Makar is like waiting, like it looks like he's looking like we see us walking into place. He's like, "What the fuck?" He got me. So he's on the other side, but we're about to go in, and then the last thing is you put your hand on the door, and your paw print catches the door on fire,
Yeah, that was fucking yeah.
and that's where we end.
Yeah, Makar. I did want to say Makar cast invisibility, or Raspip cast invisibility on Makar, get him out of the city.
Yep,
And we were supposed to mail him outside, but yeah, we like you
yep.
said, man, we just went inside. He's like, "What the fuck?"
So without thinking, favorite moments. Let's go right into favorite moments. What was your favorite moment?
Oh man, dude, the scar on the face really got me. I
The
was like,
scar on the
that was
face got
fucking
you? Oh wow, I guess that was
the
pretty good.
scar. Yeah, the scar on Throven's face because that dream sequence. I think it was a session or two ago.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
might have been 2 sessions. But man, that was a really intense scene because Nassau pretty much kills Throven in the dream, and
yeah,
Rast is about to kill fucking Nassau, doing a lot of damage.
yeah,
But man, just that was kind of like, what the fuck is that sword?
yeah, yeah, most
It's really
definitely.
cool. What about you? What about you?
My favorite moment was when Mezzkis Cogsworth, Mezzkis
Yeah, that was a
Cogsworth,
cool
when he
character.
comes
Yeah.
up. I like that character. I love that character. Jim's NPCs are so good. They were, I mean, that
Man, they're
gladiator.
always so different too.
That gladiator game. I mean, that just increased this game right there. He had to do all those NPCs in that game, and seeing his NPCs now, just man, they're just you look forward to them, and they're all different. They're all different.
Different.
They're
They
not the
got some
same.
depth.
Different personalities, different how they act. Yeah. So that's my favorite. That's
Yeah,
my
that's a good one.
favorite.
That's a good moment.
And by the way, yeah, that dream sequence was the one because I called dibs. Remember I called dibs on like that dream sequence.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that was a shared favorite moment, man. That was that was just good.
all right. So all right, everyone. I guess we're coming to the end. My name is Tommie. I play Throven.
I'm Matthew, and I play Vrask.
And of course, the people who are missing Mike again. Mike, thank you for all the stuff you do for D&D 420.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, and enjoy your time off. Nathan's out there. I understand. Nathan. Um, Thank you for playing with us. It's enjoyable playing with you. And then Tim, the new addition. Thank you, Tim, for playing with us. And always, Jim, you rock. It's awesome. We love playing this game. We could be playing this
Thank you,
game for the
Tim.
next like 2 years, and I'm not lying. It could be. We have 100 sessions, and maybe you can finish up in a year and a half. Maybe you can finish up whatever else. But yeah, this is one of those 100 session campaigns. So see what happens. All right, everyone. Good night and good night.
Enjoy your 420, everyone. Peace.
Please smoke responsibly.